Our commission is to preach the gospel to every creature. The command must be more imperative now than in the past, because every agency of publicity is being used to misinform people concerning Catholic teaching and practice.
He recognized that if we didn't get the Catholic faith into the homes of people, if there was not a vehicle, our Sunday visitor, if we didn't have that Sunday visitor come to our home, and we were living in a world in which everything we heard pointed in a different direction. If we didn't have some support, we would eventually begin to lose our appreciation for our faith. Isn't that what we need today? I think he was an icon, not just for his day, but for our day.
We, the employees of Our Sunday Visitor and the heirs of his mission, are steadfastly committed to Archbishop Noll's original insight that an educated laity formed well in the principles of its faith is not only a lasting bulwark against the temptations of the world, but also the most powerful and positive witness to the truths of our Church.
The materials, especially the catechetical materials that Our Sunday Visitor has been publishing for so many decades now, has really impacted, formed, and taught and educated generations of young people whose faith, their Catholic faith, has been nourished and sustained through the publications of Our Sunday Visitor.
It's important that we all teaching the same thing. If we are a universal church, then we need to be sure that we're universal in what we're saying and how we live and that kind of thing. So a company like Our Sunday Visitor, who is Catholic, you're going to hear me say that a lot, because that, for me, that's extremely important. It's Catholic. That means they understand what the church teaches.
It seems like when anything happens in our world, Our Sunday Visitor is right out there with something to help us know how we should address that as a Catholic.
The Catholic religion is a religion of joy. So many have the notion that religion takes away joy, that it is always reminding us not to do this and not to do that. The Catholic Church always tries to hold out to the people the fact that God wants us to rejoice. The life of grace is the life which brings cheer to the person who practices his religion.
He was a man of vision, and in that, and ready to explore all possibilities in there. I think the organization just, really embodies that. I see its commitment. I keep telling everyone they've got to walk through the plant. They've got to go to Noll Plaza and watch and see just how the envelopes are being processed and being made, and just that whole lean organization of that plant, even down to the bales of scrap paper at the end of the line that are going out. And I think that the organization has always been true to his commitment, to really his priestly zeal, his priestly concern, and his priestly vision.
Our Sunday Visitor is more than just a company. It's a relationship. The people at Our Sunday Visitor who I've dealt with from day one, they're family. They're friends. They're more than that, and they understand where I'm at.
They come off authentic in a way that few other publishers can. But there's just something genuine and real about Our Sunday Visitor that I'm proud to be a part of.
If you are a Catholic in the United States, it is likely that you have come in contact with an Our Sunday Visitor product, or you have benefited from an Our Sunday Visitor service, including your weekly offertory envelopes, Catholic books, magazines, religious education curriculum for parishes and schools, ebooks, and interactive websites. Our Sunday Visitor also provides products and services that help Catholic parishes and organizations enhance offertory, improve communications to parishioners, and build vibrant communities, including website development, business consulting, and customized programs.
I think Our Sunday Visitor has always had that wonderful balance of bringing together sound doctrine, sound content that's reliable and trustworthy, but at the same time doing it in a creative way, in a way that reaches people in the language of today.
The thing that I feel really comfortable about or feel really good about in regards to our Sunday visitors, they're a step ahead of me. I don't want to have to lay awake nights worrying about how I'm going to take care of that next program. I'll let our Sunday visitor do that.
They got some really, as we say in Boston, wicked smart people working at our Sunday visitor. So they come up with a lot of ideas. They're an extremely large organization that shows how to take an idea that can help one parish and scale it to tens of thousands of parishes.
Together, we do God's work, and at day's end, we remind ourselves that this is God's business, not ours. That little insight is the ultimate source of our optimism, the ultimate source of our faith in the future.